What's up, Live crew? It's your boy JAYLIVE coming at you once again. So today I got the Ford Mustang out. You know what? I'm gonna take a joyride. So let's get it. JAYLIVE coming at you. Do a quick walk around of the car. Hit the road in this black coupe. No, like the Dark Knight, got it all blacked out. Every window blacked out. Another beautiful day, Tuesday. So like I said in some previous videos, the Mustang is my daily driver. I drive this car every day. You shooting to the store or whatever. I usually drive the Benz or the Tesla when I'm going out and hanging out. I got multiple people, but this is definitely my daily driver. So I love this car. It's, to me, out of the three I have, it's definitely the best looking and the best shaped. I know you guys like, man, but you know, the Tesla, yeah, but it's still, the shape of this thing is a monster. That's what drew me to it. And I always, you know, guys, always been a fan of Ford Mustangs. Since 1964 and a half, I think that's the first year that the Mustang came out. Ford has never discontinued the Mustang. It's always been in production since 1964. So the Chargers and all them, the Camaros, they got discontinued at one point, but the Ford Mustang always remained in production. And the 90s, you know, was my time. I love the 90s, and that 5.0 Mustang, that Fox body style Mustang, that was the car I always wanted. You know, fast forward to now, I finally got a Mustang, but it's not the 5.0, it's a 2.3 EcoBoost Mustang. You know, when Ford first came out with it, I was like, a 2.3 Mustang? That's so sacrilegious, you know. But I didn't know that in the 80s they had a SVO, Special Vehicle Operation Mustang. So I didn't know that that was actually a 4-cylinder turbo, and it was actually faster than a V8 in the 80s. So fast forward to 2015 when they re-released the 4-cylinder Mustang. They did a lot of engineering to get this thing going, and it's pretty quick. I mean, not quick as the Tesla, obviously, but for a 4-cylinder, it's quick. I mean, with the engineering they have now, they can make any car quick. And you see, even now, they putting 4-cylinder with the turbos and everything. Silverados, big pickups. They putting them in pickups. The Bronco got a 2.3 liter 4-cylinder. They putting them in a lot of cars. I mean, a lot of manufacturers trying to be more fuel efficient, you know, going into the electric cars and all that stuff, trying to be more fuel efficient and everything like that. So that's what they're moving to. So they're putting 4-cylinders with turbos and everything. 2016, maybe even 2017, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been 2016 that you can get the last year for the V6, maybe somewhere around that time. Don't quote me on that. You can get the V6. So now you just have the V8 and the actual 4-cylinder. Now this 4-cylinder, like I said, is out of the Ford Focus RS. This is a 2.3 liter turbo with the high performance pack. You get the dual scrolls turbo on this car, and with this, it's 350 feet-pound of torque. So this car is crazy torquey. I'm talking about crazy torquey. At the light with my foot on the brake, it just wants to pull. It's almost like it's possessed. But you know, I guess to help with the power and everything, The torque is a very important part of the car. So they got a lot of torque on here. So this thing wants to go. The manual says you can run 87, but to me, when I put 87 fuel in here, I want to say is I don't know if the motor detunes itself to run 87, but it doesn't feel as aggressive as when I put 93 premium in here. When I put premium in here, this thing feels like it opens up. So I don't know if it's just me or whatever, but it seemed like it. All right, you guys, a little technical difficulty with the camera. I cut out. Y'all still with me, right? What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was going over a few things about the high performance Mustang. So I went to the dealership. I seen a couple Mustangs. I think they had one V8. I like the way this one looked, so I hopped in it. I test drove it. I couldn't believe how fast this thing was. I guess for all right, cool. I'm back. Been having a little technical difficulties with these cameras. The one I got inside is overheating a little bit. The one on outside seems to be doing fine, except for when I'm hitting the bumps and it's knocking all around. I have to get out the car and readjust it. It's kind of cool having these inside cameras to give a shot on the inside of the cockpit of this car. But this car is definitely pretty fast for a 4-cylinder, 330 horsepower. Any Mustang before 2015 stock, I should be able to beat easily. In the 90s, the 5.0 was the king Mustang. You know, at that time in the 90s, they didn't have no Chargers, no Challengers. They didn't bring that back to the 2000s. So Ford actually reigned supreme with the muscle cars because they never went out of production. Since 1964, the Mustang, 1964 and a half to be exact, has been in production. They have never got discontinued like the Camaro or the Dodge Charger and Challenger. Ford has been consistent with the Mustang. And I was actually going to I was looking at a Charger as well. I was going to get a Charger too. I might have bought that instead. They let me test drive. It was like a purplish color Dodge Daytona Charger, and they had the Alcantara seat. All right, let me hurry up and get this out before this camera overheat again. So I was talking about the Daytona, and I was actually gonna get it. It was loaded completely out. I think it was around 51,000, completely loaded, and the guy wouldn't let me test drive it. So that right there, I was like, you know what, forget it. I'm gonna go back and look at the Mustang, talk to Ford about the Mustang. And I ended up getting the Mustang just because they didn't let me test drive. They said they don't let people test drive it, and I was dropping down a large sum of cash on it. They should let me test drive, but I probably would have bought it instead of the Mustang. But am I mad I got the Mustang? No, because there's so many damn Dodge Charger and Challengers out there. It's crazy. But I love this car. Ford did a great job on it. They put it together very well. I would buy another Mustang, but next time I would definitely get the 5.0 because that growl is nothing like that Coyote motor growl, man. That thing just, man, sounds mean. But for a 4-cylinder, this has a hell of a growl and it has them pops. So I think this is a nice car. Would I buy it over again? Definitely. But if I had the option when I got it, I appreciate you guys riding with me. This is my first attempt of vlogging by myself, really without my cameraman and director. So we're gonna see how I go. I hope you guys like this video. I appreciate you guys rocking with me, and I appreciate you subscribers, especially. You guys, I'm at over 300 subscribers, and I appreciate you guys a lot. You know what JAYLIVE about to do? Hit them streets. JAYLIVE